everyone, this is Alert Day Trading. The purpose of this video and the video that I make is to journal my trades. Notice any mistakes I'm making. Try to duplicate good behaviors. So I took a few trades today, and I guess what I'm focusing on right now is the difference between the pullbacks of trades that work out and don't. So for example, CMT is the first trade I took today, and so I was using the 5-minute, and you can see here that the pullback, the first red candle was within the last green candle, but ultimately the pullback extended further beyond the green candle, and so that's pretty big pullback right there. So I ended up buying right here at the high of this candle, and as you can see, it failed to cross the VWAP. So the mistake I made was ignoring this VWAP line as a level of resistance. So we have here 384, the low of the previous red, 362, so risk of 22 cents, 384 going to about 420s, that's 40 cents. So that is a risk reward of 1 to 2, which does meet my minimum. And as you can see, the price did reach just below that level of resistance. I failed to sell. I guess I wrote down my numbers wrong, because if I'm risking 20 cents, I ended up buying at around 386. I should have sold at the break above $4. I guess I was feeling greedy, or not sure what went wrong there. But it could have been a winner, and then I could have just stopped out at break even, maybe a little bit less here. Maybe it ended up being a break-even trade. But anyway, it ended up being a small loss, but it could have been a small gain. So there's some mistake right there. And then I took trade on AMRX right here. And here I also used the 5-minute. And my entry was just confirm in a second. That's right. So here was the entry, and this one also ended up being a small loser, just because as the price went up, I raised my stop loss with the EMA. I ended up stopping out around here. Didn't reach my potential price target, so here we're risking. We're buying at 458, risking at 443, so 15 cents. That means we're trying to get to 30 cents, 490s. So that's a mistake right there. Not following my risk to reward of 1 to 2 in the first level of resistance, the upper range of this VWAP. So avoidable mistake. And then we have UAVS. Actually, UABS. I took a nice winner on the 1 minute chart right here. This turned out to be a really good trade. I entered. That's about right here. This was I saw this moving up, and 142, risking 4 cents. And resistance at 155, so that's an 8 cent. So that falls under my 1 to 2 risk reward. Broke through the level of resistance all the way up to 172. So that worked out nicely. I stopped out at the low of the candles and at the break of the EMA. So that was a good winner. And I guess we're talking about the pullback. The pullback is within the green candle. Here the pullback is, within, less than 50% of the move. Keep it staying above the EMA. Same thing here. Pullback is less than 50% of the move. Look at the AMRX where I took that loss. Let's just take a look at the pullback. So here we had a red candle, pushed up higher, and here's the pullback. The pullback is definitely more than 50% of the move. From 426, 469, so that's 40 cents. Pulling back down more than 20 cents, so more than 50% of the move. And then I took a loss on the 5 minute chart here. Here's a really good example. I bought the high of this candle, but look at the pullback. Broke below the low of this. I mean, if this is the low right here, 124 up to 172, it's about 50 cents. And then the pullback goes down to 41 cents, so 30 cents more than 50% of the move. Those are bearish signals. And then I took a trade here. And my entry was 158, which is right here on this candle. So here's the move. Pull back within 50% of the move. And then a nice move up. So this turned out to be a good winner. And then the pullback. So failed to break above this candle. So if we had a continuation right here, that would have been a nice entry. You can see pullback. So this is the low, 152 up to 184, 32 cents. So 16 cents from 184 is 168. Pullback went all the way down to 158. So there you go. Pull back more than 50% of the move. So then you don't want an entry here. And it failed. So it broke above this candle and it's failing to move above. So the point of this video for myself is to focus on the size of the pullback. I'm doing really good in terms of waiting for the pullback. And I'm doing really good in terms of buying only pullbacks that stay above the EMA. But my mistake For example, on UAVS, just look here, see I did really well. I pulled back to the EMA and I bought above the break. But again, the pullback was more than 50% of the move, so it didn't work out. So I have to refine my entry, or at least refine refine the choices I use to enter trades. So, or be more specific. So, and my plan of action going forward, I'm going to add onto my checklist. So pullback is less than 50% of move. And there you go. Alright, so I hope this video helps you learning from my mistakes. But again, the purpose of this video is to journal my trades, focus on mistakes I'm making, try to duplicate good behaviors I'm doing, and learn from them. Again, if you can learn from my mistakes, it's definitely a bonus. But again, just to make clear, this video is not intended for to give you any advice, but just to journal my trades. Okay, good luck.